Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Labyrinth of Limitations. This is a special episode because I'm visiting family. There might be a little noise, little sounds from my nephews. And I have a special backdrop because it's Thanksgiving Day. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. And my family, they get into Christmas a little early, so it's quite festive. I am looking at something. This is something I've been looking at in my practice yesterday and today. And I thought I would share it with you guys for Thanksgiving, because I'm thankful to you guys for doing this channel with me. This has been just such a fun thing to continue to do this. So check it out. I'm looking at the beginning of Stella by Starlight, which starts on E minor flat 7 and then to A7. Then it goes to C minor 7 to F7, which is surprising sounding because we should go, but it's what makes the song so beautiful, that it goes to C minor instead of D minor. And the C minor, I am viewing, so what happens at this beginning, I'm viewing it as what's called a flat 3 diminished, which is where you have like, I'm in the key of B flat, and then I go C minor, I go to the 3 chord, I go 1, 2, 3 at the beginning of, say, My Romance, and then I go flat 3, so something like that I could do. So that is the flat 3 diminished. In other words, it goes 3, 2 diminished to 2 to 5, 1. That's the flat 3 diminished. And the beginning of Stella by Starlight could be interpreted as that by going so. And it really works for me to hear it that way. I like that. Whoops. That's the beginning of the song. So we're looking at this as a flat 3 diminished, which means I can play octatonic over the whole thing. This is borrowing on the octatonic, taking a half step below. I can borrow a whole step above when I'm on the on chord. When I'm on the off chord, I have to go. Right? That's the sound. And I'm just taking shell chords at the very top of the strings, and this could be seen as the top end of a drop 3, but this is just no tenor voice shell chord, meaning a high voicing is what I call it, as opposed to a low voicing. And you can find this in the Labyrinth app by clicking the top of the tesseract, and that will get your octatonic scale, and then you can hit Shift and the down arrow twice, which will get you to shell chords, and then keep holding Shift whenever you hit left or right, and it'll move around all over the neck with exactly this voicing, the high voicing, which is what the Labyrinth app defaults to for shell chords. So now listen to this. Right, which is a pretty sound. Just moving down, what I was doing was borrowing a whole step above the top voice. That. So it's which is pretty. I could go fast. If I can fit this in, I'll try to do the melody on top, like this. And then I'll try that one more time. Okay, so that's the beginning and kind of fitting the melody on top, which is kind of fun, but you don't have to bother with that. Just do the motion. So now that means instead of doing the top voice, we could that's all pretty, but also we could go second voice. So I did half step below the top voice. So, all of that, but then what about the middle voice? So, but maybe. So here it is. I need to practice these, but that's pretty. Isn't that neat? And then. Okay, so that's the beginning. Doing it that way. Now what about the bottom voice? Look at that, it plays. Here's the shell chord. I'm going to go a whole step up. So that is, it creates a triad when I do that. And then, whoops, like that. So I'll do that again. That's, and then, right? That's pretty. So. That's pretty stuff. That's the bottom voice. Now you could do two of them. You could go, and then, pretty stuff in this song, but that was just playing out a bit, sorry. And then yeah, but any of these, so then we could go but then I could go sorry. Oh, that's neat. I never done. No, there we go, like that. And then so it's there we go. And then, whew, that's pretty stuff. And then we got to go. That's pretty stuff. And then what about going below? And we can do all kinds of motions. Going. So I could go like this. And then. That's it. So maybe that's really nice. So that's playing the beginning, and it's just a borrowed note. So I like that sound. And then I go. So it did that as a melody note, right? So So anyway, goofing off. But those are all worth exploring, and they're all really easy, so I hope they're inspiring a bit to look at shell chords and not look at them as part of anything else, but just in and of themselves, and just memorize this shape in the octatonic scale, and I have episodes about that, and the app does it, and then just borrow a note a whole step above. Right. many pretty things. So many pretty things in this song, and it's just in that very beginning part and looking at shell chords. So I hope this has been fun. I hope everybody's in a happy place with family, and thank you for joining me with the channel. I'm thankful for all of you being part of this. Have a happy holiday, and I'll talk to you soon. Keep practicing.